When you know this true value and you can intentionally weave it through every stage of your client journey, something powerful happens. Instead of pushing for attention, you quietly draw the right people to you. Your message becomes magnetic, not because it's louder or being pushed at them through every possible means, but because it's clear, calm, and resonates deeply with your dream clients. And this is what creates sustainable growth and faster growth too. Hello and welcome to the Art of Value Whispering podcast. I'm your host, Melitta Campbell, business coach, value whisperer, and advocate for introverted female experts who want to build a business that feels natural, authentic, and impactful. Each week on this show, I explore what it really takes to create a quietly impactful business, one that thrives through meaningful marketing, value-driven sales, and self-leadership. So if you are ready to attract your dream clients, sell with confidence, and create lasting success on your own terms, you are in the right place. Today, I want to talk about something that I believe is at the heart of sustainable business growth. But it's something that's often overlooked or oversimplified, and that is your message. And more specifically, how having the right message can quietly do a lot of the heavy lifting for you when it comes to your marketing, sales, and business growth. So you don't have to work so hard to get noticed, explain what you do, or sell yourself. Now, last week on LinkedIn, I ran a poll asking, what do you find hardest about attracting clients? The top answer by far was getting noticed, closely followed by explaining what I do, staying consistent, and knowing what to say. And I get it. As an expert with years of experience, multiple tools you use to help people, and a big, generous heart, packaging what you do into a clear, simple, and impactful message can feel like an impossible challenge. You know you can help people. You know your work creates a real transformation and impact, but putting that into words in a way that feels like you and actually lands with the right people, that's the tricky part. So here's the shift I want to offer you today. Your goal isn't just to get noticed, but to get noticed and remembered for the right things. And when your message is rooted in your true value, and what I mean by your true value is everything that's unique and special about you, all your experiences, your education, the lessons you learn the hard way, where all of that overlaps with your client's problem, the way they want to solve it, and the future that they're looking forward to. That space where they overlap is what I call your value sweet spot, and that expresses your true value. So it's not just your value, but what that means to your ideal client in context. And when you know this true value and you can intentionally weave it through every stage of your client journey, something powerful happens. Instead of pushing for attention, you quietly draw the right people to you. They start to feel something very different, even before they know exactly what that is, because they are experiencing it every time they experience you. Your message becomes magnetic, not because it's louder or being pushed at them through every possible means, but because it's clear, calm, and resonates deeply with your dream clients. And because it's aligned with who you are and how you work best, you can comfortably and confidently show up with more consistency and less stress. And because of that, you'll also experience less of the inner doubt that can so often slow us down and sabotage our growth and our ability to create meaningful impact. And this is what creates sustainable growth and faster growth too. Just saying the right things in the right way at the right time. Okay, I said just there, but this process isn't easy to do, even for me, especially when you're trying to create this on your own. So if my message today is resonating with you, I would love to invite you to join me next week for a free 4-day experience called the Magnetic Messages Challenge. Each day, I'll personally guide you through a small but powerful shift in how you think about, create, and use your message. so that you can get noticed without having to try so hard, attract the right people and opportunities without over-explaining or overwhelming anyone, including yourself, and feel confident sharing the value of what you do in a way that feels right for you and who you really are. This isn't about creating a cookie-cutter elevator pitch. It's about mapping your client journey and weaving your true value through those unique qualities that help you create a transformation that is relevant for your clients. You'll walk away with more clarity, more confidence, and a message that feels good and works. And I'll also be sharing my personal hacks for being consistent in minutes a day instead of hours. If you would love to join us, you can go to melittacampbell.com/challenge, and there you'll find all the information and the free registration. Or you can click through via the link in the show notes. Before I wrap up, here's something I'd love for you to reflect on. What would it do for you and your business if your message could do a lot of the hard work for you? So you could do less cajoling and convincing and more connecting. Because you don't have to change who you are in order to achieve that next level of growth. You just need a message that reflects your true value and a process that supports you in sharing that message in a way that's relevant for you and helps you work and show up as your best. As I mentioned, I would love to help you shape that message within the challenge. You'll find all the details at melittacampbell.com/challenge. Thank you for listening today. If this message sparks something for you, feel free to reach out and let me know. I always love hearing from you. You'll find me at melitta@melittacampbell.com via email or on LinkedIn at Melitta, spelt with 2 T's. Keep whispering your value because the right people are listening. I'm Melitta Campbell, your business coach and value whisperer, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye for now. Hi, it's me again. Now, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but since we're talking about messages that quietly do the heavy lifting for you, maybe it's okay for me to whisper this part to you too. And I know it can feel a bit awkward to list your achievements. I'm not a fan of bragging either, but I also know how important it is to know you're learning from someone with experience that you can trust. So here is a quick snapshot of why, if you choose to follow the 4-day challenge, you'll be in safe hands. I have been studying and working in marketing since I was 15, and now I'm 50. If you're not a fan of maths, that means I've spent more than 3 decades learning what truly creates meaningful, sustainable messages and growth. Over that time, I've advised global business leaders, including some of the world's most influential men. I've written speeches and strategies behind the scenes, and I've won multiple awards for my communication work and my business coaching, which always starts with getting your message and value right first. I have coached thousands of leaders, entrepreneurs, and communication professionals, spoken on stages around the world, including TEDx, and I've been featured in Forbes, Thrive Global, Fast Company, and more. I'm also the author of 5 books, including my best-selling A Shy Girl's Guide to Networking. And in 2021, LinkedIn named me one of the 16 sales influencers to follow and one of their top 15 most authentic contributors globally. I share that not to impress you, but to show you just how far a whisper can travel when it's rooted in your true value. So if you're ready to start shaping your own magnetic message, I would love to guide you through the challenge and bring all of that experience together to help you grow. You'll find all the details at melittacampbell.com/challenge, or just reach out and I'll happily send you the link. Hi again.